Hey, welcome to Secret Lab Reports. Today we'll be discussing information life cycles. Information cycles come in many forms and are found wherever information is created or studied. The three cycles we'll be covering today are data cycles, system management cycles, and publication cycles. All three have quite a few in common and consist of approximately 7 steps. Let's first take a look at data life cycles. Data life cycles are most commonly used in interbusiness relations. The first phase is the data capture phase. This is either done through data acquisition, where already existing data is collected, or data entry, where new data is collected, or data capture, where a device records the data. The next step is data maintenance, where the data is aggregated and modified to become a more usable type. After which, data synthesis occurs, where professionals analyze the data in order to extrapolate for their business needs. It's at this third step where credit for the data acquisition is given. In the fourth step, data is used and tested in alpha and beta phases before and in the fifth step for its publication. In the last 2 steps, the data that was used and data that was deemed usable in the foreseeable future are archived. And in the 7th step, the remaining unusable data is usually purged to save space. Now let's take a look at system development used in basic information technologies. The first step is planning, where the development team figures out how many resources are necessary for the project, like cost, time, benefits, and other items that should be considered. The planning phase determines the scope of the project. The second step is system analysis and requirements, where the industry figures out what the customer's needs are so their expectations can be met for the software. The third step is system design, where the function and specifications are defined. The fourth step, development, the real work begins. Any additional programming and installation required are done at this point. The fifth step, brutally named interrogation and testing, involves asking Q&A of quality assurance and some of the starts of beta testing. The sixth step is where the majority of the program is written. Any of the old codes used for other systems are put together and the remainder is cut. The 7th step is maintaining operations, allowing for future use of the program. Finishing up, let's discuss the publication cycle. All stories begin with an event or an idea. Right after that comes the investigation of the aftermath, or the research. After a major event, a news team will arrive on the scene as soon as possible after the legal investigations have subsided. In the third step, the news will report on the event the best they can, and if it was an idea, the first publications about it will start to show up. In the fourth step, advertising and articles about the event or the idea are seen, and preliminary abstracts of books start to show up. The last 3 steps can be given as a synopsis, as it takes up to 2 years to publish a textbook for indexing and review. Note that as time has elapsed, each source has become less significant, becoming secondary and tertiary as more relevant, more recent information comes out from other sources. Scientific information also goes through a very interesting and rigorous life cycle that I may go into more depth on in a future video. As data and data analysis evolve, what types of life cycles do you think will evolve in the future? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.